Let me guess. You're the type of person who truly wants to improve his or her productivity and discipline, exercise consistently, eat well, get up early, and complete assignments and projects on time. But you can't seem to make these things happen for whatever reason. You find it difficult to achieve your objectives by successfully putting your plans into action. Surprisingly, you can't make yourself do the things you're certain you want to accomplish. Certain activities make you feel uncomfortable for reasons you don't understand. In fact, simply thinking about them makes you shudder. As a result, you end up squandering a lot of time watching TV, playing video games, wasting time on social media, or otherwise distracting your time.
Then, once you've snapped out of your distraction, you feel awful about how you've spent the last few hours. You reply by brutally condemning yourself, adding to your pain and causing you to dive in even more distractions. Does this describe you in any way? Good. You've come to the right location. You're a procrastinator, and you've come here in search of a solution to your problems. You've come here because procrastination is causing you a lot of grief and you've had enough. Perhaps you're being suffocated by your continual guilt. Perhaps it's the increasing stress or anxiety. Perhaps it's the constant self-criticism. Perhaps it's the never-ending sentiments of sadness, disappointment, and discontent that are dragging you down. These feelings of humiliation, disappointment, and unfulfillment make you wonder if you'll ever be truly happy, especially because you know deep down that you'll waste your potential day after day.
If you're a procrastinator, then you've probably asked yourself at some point, why do I procrastinate so much? Or why do I keep procrastinating even though I know that it's bad for me? Is it true that procrastination exists? Is it just that some things aren't as important to you as others, therefore you make time for them? Are you the one as the deadline approaches, your adrenaline starts pumping, your energy soars, your efforts become focused, and while feeling calm and confident, you do a good job finishing on time? If not, or if you answer yes to the following questions, there is a problem. At deadline, do you feel stressed, pressured, or frazzled? Do you feel you have 100 things to do and no time left? Do you generate stress for those around you? Do you sometimes miss a deadline? Do you get headaches, stomach aches, or other ailments as deadlines approach? Are you irritable or crabby as deadlines approach?
Mason Cooley said, "Procrastination makes easy things hard, hard things harder." Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done the day before yesterday. The word procrastinate comes from the Latin word procrastinate, literally meaning to put off until tomorrow. I'm sure you have all procrastinated at one time or another. Today is the best day of your life, so stop procrastinating. Procrastination is one of the main barriers blocking you from getting up, making the right decisions, and living the dream life you've thought of. Procrastinating something means constantly delaying or postponing something. You can procrastinate at work, you can procrastinate at school, and in pretty much every social situation and relationship. Pretty much everyone does it once in a while, but psychologist Dr. Joseph Ferrari has found that 20% of Americans are actually chronic procrastinators, which makes it more of an actual lifestyle.
Procrastination is a serious problem for many people. It can undermine our sense of well-being and prevent us from experiencing the full potential of our lives. Sometimes all our opportunities seem to be on our fingertips, but we can't seem to reach them. When you procrastinate, you waste time that you could be investing in something meaningful. If you can overcome this fierce enemy, you will be able to accomplish more and in doing so better utilize the potential that life has to offer.
Why do I procrastinate? If you're asking yourself why you procrastinate, rest assured that it's not because of laziness. Lazy people simply don't do anything and are just fine with it. Procrastinators, on the other hand, have the desire to actually do something but can't force themselves to start. It's a good idea to start using the word procrastination instead of using the terms laziness or putting things off. It provides a much more accurate description of your situation. Only by giving the right name to your problem can you begin working on it. You didn't choose to become a procrastinator. It's actually because there's an emotional battle going on inside your brain. And rather than untangling all of those conflicting feelings, you just avoid what's causing you stress. All right, now back to the main discussion. Whether or not you have an underlying condition, these are some of the reasons you might procrastinate.
Fear. You're worried that the final product won't be perfect and that you might fail. Impulse control. Things like nice weather or friends distract you from your work. Dismissal. You don't like doing certain things, so you choose not to think about them. Rebelling. You're being forced to do something and choose to resist it instead.
Don't confuse procrastination with relaxation either. Relaxing recharges you with energy. In stark contrast, procrastination drains it from you. The less energy you have, the more stressed or even depressed you might have become, and the higher the chances of you putting off your responsibilities are. Procrastination is a trap that many of us fall into. In fact, according to researcher and speaker Piers Steele, 95% of us procrastinate to some degree. While it may be comforting to know that you're not alone, it can be sobering to realize just how much it can hold you back. Recent studies have shown that people regret more the things they haven't done than the things they have done. In addition, feelings of regret and guilt resulting from missed opportunities tend to stay with people much longer.
Putting the blame elsewhere. It is easy to externalize blame. If only I had gotten that promotion, then I would be more engaged in my job. If only my partner would do the laundry, I would have time to do the things I need to do. If I had a faster computer, I would find more enjoyment in sitting down to write the report. The problem here is that we selectively focus on one excuse and ignore the reality of the total situation. The simple truth is that we have a project to do, and we have to take into account everything that helps or impedes us, and then move on from there. Things are seldom perfect in anything we do.
Setting up roadblocks. I'll diet after the holidays. I'll wait until I'm in the mood to call my old friend. I'll buy new clothes when I lose 20 pounds. Although there may be some logic to all of these strategies, they exemplify a major cause of procrastination. We set up artificial barriers which may have little to do with actually completing the task at hand. When we place limitations on our ability to work, it makes the completion of the task all the more difficult.
Effects of procrastination. Procrastination is definitely not the most effective strategy for getting stuff done. Yes, you'll likely make it just in time for the deadline, but at what cost? Along with the expected lower quality of work, procrastinators also generally face stress-induced symptoms like insomnia, a weakened immune system, and stomach issues. Not very comfy, right? But we've got some strategies that can help you avoid procrastination and those not so nice symptoms, too. Fighting procrastination can be very difficult, especially if you've gotten used to doing it for a lot of your assignments and projects. Your usual routine is likely perfectionism, procrastination, and then paralysis, panic. But we're here to help. You can change your mindset and break free of that cycle by following these steps.
Strategies for overcoming procrastination. 1. Create a plan. Break the project into a list of mini-tasks. Write each mini-task down. Examine your shoulds. This applies to oughts, musts, and have tos as well. When we feel obligated to someone else, we may feel inhibited. Change these statements to wants, and then you assume responsibility yourself for doing a task. Rather than saying, I should call my son's teacher, change it to I want to call my son's teacher. 2. Work 1 hour. Work 1 hour without distractions on the task and see how much you accomplish. From that, you will be able to gauge how much time the project will require. 3. Make a to-do list. Write out a list of things you need to do this week, or day, or month, and then cross them off, one by one, when they are done. With this list, you can see exactly what needs to be accomplished, and you can get a feeling of fulfillment as the list gets whittled down.
4. Make a contract with yourself. Create a contract to complete a task and reread it when you hear yourself making excuses. Have others sign as witnesses and hold you accountable to your promise. 5. Set priorities. On your to-do list, rank the jobs that need to be done in order of their importance. Starting with the most important, focus on only one job at a time. 6. Set boundaries. Say no to distractions and people who demand your time when the demands are not your priorities.
7. Face your fear of failure. Then, focus on your positive traits. Use positive self-talk to change your perceptions. Talk to yourself as you would to a close friend you are encouraging. 8. Relax your personal standards. Humans are incapable of perfection. Strive for excellence instead. Make it your goal to improve with each attempt. This goal rewards effort and allows for failure. 9. Look at all you have accomplished. Rather than punishing yourself for not having done enough, take the more positive approach of examining all that you have done. Is the glass half empty or half full? Keep in mind that most people relapse. Research has found that only about 20% of all people make complete changes on their first try. Most people have setbacks during the change process. Expect this to happen and look on it as something positive. After all, you can learn from your setbacks. To relapse does not mean that you have to start all over again.
Thank you for watching yourmotivation.org. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Click the bell icon to get video updates. If you have any questions about anything, please let us know in the comment section down below. We will see you on the next video. Don't forget to stay happy and smile bigger.